some minivans out there, some SUVs, a whole lot of different cars. You're going to see a bunch of different kind of cars. You're going to see from all sorts of different disciplines.
So I had problems getting in the gate. They wouldn't let me bring my camera equipment in. So I had to take all my camera equipment back to the car. And they even had a problem with my tripod. Like, they wouldn't let me bring my small tripod or my camera. Like, so I'm down to my phone and my Instago 360 cameras. So I can send my drone up when I get ready to leave on the last night, but I don't want to get in trouble. Ruin my reputation here. And I got lights on my drone. I do breaking the law, so I'm not trying to violate any airspace. So they have a strict policy on a no-fly zone here. I don't know, maybe if I can make friends with the people at the track for some badass footage, maybe they'll let me fly. It's my drones that are getting teared up, you know? So I'm out. I gotta sign off. I'll tell you what, I'll walk you guys through the gate with me. Here we go. It's over here. Track.
There is no escaping it anymore. You're sending it in there like you think we got free money and free money down there in the infield. Again, there's Campbell, still the third place car, trying to make up ground, but he's really just kind of capped off at about a 5-second gap back to the race leader.
So this sucks because it's like we got a fence.
Curtis is looking to try to separate himself and take the world championship here. Season finale for the fourth construction. Again, you see things starting to single out a little bit through the field as they're really spread out now. And we've lost not many cars, but just a few here and there. But for the most part, a lot of the cars still running on track. I think we're still counting right around 30, 32 cars still that are out there taking time. As we are now with 25 laps complete, we will have 10 laps to go. It is the black 63 of Zachary Curtis that shows the way. Black and orange 89 of William Hindman is second. Richard Campbell is third. James Erb runs in fourth. And Travis Sukup in the 45 is fifth, with Alan McClellan sixth. Tyler Holmes is seventh. Eric Kohler in the 34 is eighth. Joe Warner is ninth. And Dwayne Campbell is rounding out your top 10. And it looks like the 146 has come to a stop up in the middle of turns 3 and 4 of Rick Davidowski. Of second, final time through the kidney section goes Curtis, back up onto the racetrack through turns 3 and 4, and coming to the start finish line, Zachary Curtis is going to win the Warlock Blackbird ahead of Richard Campbell in second. The 89 of William Hindman is third. The 69 of James Erb is fourth. Travis Sukup going to try to come around and round out the top 5. The rest of the field makes their way by. Darian Holder is going to finish in 6th. Trey Holmes will finish 7th. Alan McClellan is 2nd. Joe Warner is 9th, and J.H. Diesel rounding out the top 10. As you saw, some cars really strong.
I'm willing to give you that green light because you're a dad. You understand how much grass it's passion.
Yes, it is a passion. Having a nice lawn. You guys have a beautiful facility out here. We don't want to mess it up, but we may tweak it a little bit.
Okay, all right, well that's fine. They're just gonna do some edging.
Major edging, yes.
All right, a little bit of edging coming from the tomfoolery guys, bringing out their trucks. I love having these dudes out, and I think we already got one for the Freedom 500. So you'll see these gentlemen out here, ready to rip next year.
And it's going to get bigger and better because we love doing stuff out here. We bring the cool factor to monster trucks. You guys, help us, make these trucks look awesome. So we're excited. We want to continue.
That's what I like to hear. We need to set some kind of world record. I was thinking the other night, what world record exists for monster trucks that we could break? You got any off the top of your head?
Well, there's a bunch of world records, but let's talk about which ones we want to break because we're ready to break any.
We need to put some thought into that. All right, we'll put some thought into that. So guys, we got monster trucks tonight, tour destruction. What can go wrong? Can't think of a single thing. It's going to be a great night. Let's get back to the action. Guys, you already know the deal. Since you're watching this tonight, the Track Hawk giveaway is still live, but it ends tonight at midnight Eastern. So don't get confused. As long as this is showing Friday night, December 8th, Track Hawk giveaway is still live if it's before midnight. At midnight Eastern, Track Hawk and 20 grand cash giveaway closed. But here's the deal, I got a 10% off coupon for you to end off the show because you're watching live, so I owe you something. 10% off code destruction. All right, use code destruction, 10% off. Get your entries before the Track Hawk giveaway is over. You know the deal. Every $5 you spend gets you an entry, and it closes at midnight. Code destruction. You know the deal.
Track Hawk and 20 grand cash in your pocket, that would be pretty nice. Again, head to CletusMcFarland.com. You got until midnight tonight to get entered into that giveaway. So still plenty of time to get on there and get yourself, do a little Christmas shopping, get some stocking stuffers. Anything you get on there is going to get you registered for the Track Hawk giveaway plus $20,000 cash. Again, a beautiful night here at the Freedom Factory in Bradington, Florida. Again, wrapping up the 2023 Tour of Destruction season. We'll be back here again tomorrow night. The show is going to begin at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. But if you can't be here in person, we urge you to check us out on freedomplus.com. And of course, go ahead and get your Freedom Plus subscription set up and ready to go for next year. And get yourself set up for some of the great events that we've got coming up next year. Freedom 500, 2.4 hours of Le Mullets, as well as some of the on-the-road shows with the Indy 800, as well as the New England 900 coming up later on this summer as well. So we're just about got the track all cleared and ready to go. You heard Cletus talking there. We've got some monster trucks in the house, including one making its world debut here tonight. For you here at the Freedom Factory and for everybody watching back home on Freedom Plus, it is Recreation. The Recreation monster truck looks a lot like what Mom and Dad and I used to go camping with back in the 80s and the 90s. That is, of course, a Chevy RV. It's got a 540 cubic inch Chevy engine in that thing, 66-inch tires on that thing, and this is, again, I mentioned, its world debut getting made here tonight. Also in the house is going to be the Michigan Ice Monster, which is the 1978 Chevy C10 with a 1971 Chevy 454 engine. And there you see it, Recreation up on the top of the hill, ready to make its world debut. With Matt Pagliarulo behind the wheel of Recreation and Mike Pagliarulo behind the wheel of the Ice Monster here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to keep your eye down there. We've got the video screens down there in the middle of turns 1 and 2, but you're going to want to check out over there on the hill in turn number 3 and down to the east end of the stadium as the Recreation Monster Truck and the Michigan Ice Monster are officially in the house. And the Recreation Monster Truck is primed and ready to make its world debut here at the Freedom Factory. Freedom Factory fans, can you make some noise for Recreation and the Michigan Ice Monster? Here comes Recreation. monster truck making its debut and entrance here into the Freedom Factory. But he's got company. What about the Michigan Ice Monster? And here it comes up and into the Freedom Factory, the Michigan Ice Monster. Presence known. Just some awesome machines here from our friends at the Tomfoolery Motorsports. They've got a display down in the breezeway. Be sure to check it out. Recreation. Get some serious air just even on that line. You see just how much the truck provides. Grass once again, and that one runs straight over Recreation. Trying to get that thing popped up to where it can do a wheel stand. Pulls it back up, gets it vertical all the way to the ground, and slams the front tires back to the racing surface for Recreation. How about it? Great job there. Recreation gets some serious air. Well, I think it's time for the Michigan Ice Monster now. The Michigan Ice Monster, a 1978 Chevy C10 with a 454 Chevy engine. Michigan Ice Monster getting ready to get in position. Gets all four of those wheels turning and lined up and ready to hit the jump for the first time. And pumping it up all the wheels. How about that? A little front wheel stand action there for the Michigan Ice Monster. Gonna try to position himself again here. Let's see if he can get it out on those back wheels. Get that sunny Chevy, get that front end up in the air, try to land on those back tires. Just enough. And wheel stand down the ground pad, down to turn 3. Gets it loaded up. See if he can't try to get it popped up on those front wheels one more time. The Michigan Ice Monster closing towards the jump. Pop it up front. Gets it in position. And does it in reverse. How about that? Give it up for Mike Pagliarulo, Michigan Ice Monster. Go back once again here to the jump. How about it, folks? Make some noise for the Michigan Ice Monster. These trucks just getting started here with us here this weekend for the Tour fun here, right here on the front stretch as the Michigan Ice Monster wheels out, driver out, salutes the crowd. Board shots, several drivers getting ready to go in this one. As we got, again, just got to make sure everybody's all set and ready to go here on the front straightaway as some more cars are making their way out onto the track. Looks like Phil Ellis out there as well. Again, shout out to everybody right now. If you want to join the discussion on Facebook, scan the QR code there at your screen. Tweet us where you're watching from. If you're sitting here in the grandstands, if you want to take a picture there and scan the QR code there on the video board. Should be able to show us exactly where you're tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from. Got some friends from up in Canada. Can't wait for the New England 900 next year. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. And I tell you what, I mentioned it earlier. Cletus, winner of the reverse race earlier this year, he's got to try to defend his title here tonight. And he's got a pretty big field of cars, a little bit bigger than the last time he was here. So he's going to have some serious competition here tonight as Cletus gets ready to go. He's going to start there near the tail end of the field. And it looks like we are just about set and ready to go. I believe that's all the cars. So just waiting for the word here to get ready to count them down. A couple of safety personnel getting out of harm's way. All right, folks, we're ready to count them down. You can help us count them down with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are green in the reverse race. Already, J.H. Diesel spinning the tires down the front straightaway, and already cars bouncing off each other down into turns 1 and 2. We've got a problem already. Oh, Cletus is down there. J.H. Diesel's involved. So is the 34. George Lewis is down there. Here they go, making their way down the back straightaway, and out in front looks like Richard Campbell having no issues at all. Way out in front. As the rest of the field trying to close in, Raymond Rogers and several others down front making their way around, but Richard Campbell is long gone out front. Still waiting on a couple to make their way around for the first time. As there he goes, Cletus making a move. See if he can't get back up on the track. There you see Campbell on the back straightaway, that 132 with the flashing cop lights. He is long gone. He may try to lap this field here pretty early. But Campbell spins it around, and now you got to stop and you got to go back and reverse again. Got a little ahead of himself there. He's going to lose some precious time, but he had a huge lead built up. As he'll come by and cross the start-finish line, we'll check and see if anybody else is closing in. Here comes Cletus. And Cletus looks like he is the second-place car, so he is the closest to Campbell, but he's still about half the racetrack away from it. So there you see Cletus doing everything he can. Got clean track in front of him. We'll see how he can navigate through the corners. I like what Cletus is doing. He kind of drifts it down to the bottom, kind of lets the banking of the racetrack kind of slow the car down a little bit for him, so he doesn't have to worry about struggling too much speed up. But Campbell, he's just got that thing flat-footed, and he's making his way around the track. He's able to dive to the bottom because that car's not as big and bulky and heavy. It's going to maneuver through the corners much easier than that Crown Vic of Cletus's is. We've got 5 laps to go in this one, and we're halfway, just 10 laps the distance of this one as J.H. Diesel tries to get going. Kind of give you an update on where everybody is on track. Again, it's the 132 of Richard Campbell showing the way. And it looks like Cletus able to pull ahead there, but he's got another car coming up here he's going to have to navigate around. David Kidd in the 78 7B out there having a good run, as well as the 19 of Cale Holly. 132 there. Phil Ellis having a little bit of trouble getting around. And Campbell, he's just not slowing down for anything. He's got the flashers going up top. He's got the hula skirt around the back. But Cletus not giving up, but he's still got a long way to go to try to catch that 132 of Campbell. Cletus down again through turns 3 and 4, now trying to catch up with just 2 laps to go. Campbell right there up in turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He'll have about a lap and a half more to go as we've got some cars stuck together here on the front stretch. The 19 and the 787. That's a battle for around the 3rd spot. Alan Holt's able to take the 3rd spot away in the A2Z as Campbell sees the white flag one more time. Saw the 132 of Campbell. He was a runner-up earlier on in the Enduro race, now trying to get the win in the reverse race. It was Cletus who took the win earlier this year, but here tonight it's been all Richard Campbell so far, and down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. No doubt about it, in this one the reverse race is going to go to the 132 of Richard Campbell. He spins it out across the start finish line for some style points at the end of that one. Coming around here to finish things out, as it looks like Cletus able to come by, Alan Holtz as well, Cale Holly, all trying to get her across the start finish line. Now the final car coming by the 04. But here on the front straightaway, getting ready to climb out to celebrate, give it up for the 132 of Richard Campbell, your winner of the reverse race. He knows the way to victory lane around this speedway. He's done it a time or two. But first time here at the Freedom Factory, getting ready to climb out a winner here tonight of the Tour of Destruction. Make some noise one more time. Your reverse race winner, the 132, Richard Campbell. Take it away, Keith.
All right, we're down here with Richard Campbell coming in 2nd place in the Enduro, 1st place in the reverse race. How did it feel out there, man?
Oh, this is great. Listen, I figured if I can't beat him going forward, I better try going backwards, right?
Sounds like a good plan. I heard here before on this track. How does it feel being back out there?
Yeah, this is my first time out here at the Freedom Factory. Happy to see all these great fans, best fans in Southwest Florida at the South's fastest short track. Thank you so very much. Special thanks to all of our veterans, all of our active servicemen and women, and all of our first responders. These wins are for you guys. We love you. Shout out to my new baby boy, King, over here. There he is right there. He's got big shoes to fill.
All right, you gonna be out there for any other races?
Well, let's see. Yeah, probably. Hey guys, don't forget to check out the Forbidden Tiki Bar. That's one of the sponsors here, as well as Siesta Key Aqua Adventure. Thank you. God bless.
Let's go. Richard Campbell getting it done again here for the reverse race, as he'll hand over the checker flag once again here. He'll have a shot to come back out and get some more wins here tonight. There's plenty of events that he'll have a chance to take home the win. And again, a great crowd here tonight on a Friday night in beautiful Bradington, Florida. Chilly conditions for our Florida folks down here, but we're not going to let everybody up north know just how nice it is down here right now, because I'm sure it's a lot colder wherever you're watching. Take a look at some of the replays here. There's Cletus. There's Richard Campbell having no issues down there on the bottom of the racetrack, using every inch down on the bottom, as Cletus did a nice job to try to avoid several cars that looked like they were going to be in his line. There's Phil Ellis going around. There you see the 19 and the 7A getting together at the end of that one, but there was no denying the 132 of Richard Campbell in this one, as he capped it off in style, crossing the start-finish line to wrap things up. So now a little bit of cleanup time here, as we got to make sure that the track is good to go for our next event. Again, still plenty of action still to come here tonight We'll still get to see plenty of action still from Recreation, and Michigan Ice Monster trucks will be coming up a little bit later on as well. We're still going to have our minivan demolition derby coming up a little bit later on tonight as well. Yeah, going to do a little flagpole race a little bit later on too. That's one of my absolute favorite events that you get to see in any of these Tour of Destruction events. You're also going to get a chance to see our boat race later, which is going to be something you're not going to want to miss. And of course, a little school bus figure eight racing coming up a little bit later on here tonight. And what a star-studded lineup we have for that figure eight race here tonight. We'll introduce you those drivers coming up in just a little bit. But this next event, this is a new event we didn't get to run earlier this year. This is the push race, and it's pretty simple. Your car in the back there, you're the one with the power. The car up front, you're just kind of idling along for the ride, and you literally have to push your buddy in front of you across the around the racetrack and across the start-finish line. Not much to it, but this should definitely makes things interesting. If you're shoving a little too much down in the corner, that front car is going to have its hands full, to say the least. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Watching on Freedom Plus right now. Again, you can scan that code, scan that QR code to join the discussion on Facebook, and we'll get you featured here. Like Steven and his family are watching from Michigan right now, looking for flights already for the Freedom 500. And I'm just saying, you know, Cletus and the folks at the Freedom Factory, they're not joking. When they say that they want to put on an event, they go all out. And they have been teasing already through social media that next year's Freedom 500 is going to be the biggest, baddest, and most crazy event you've ever seen at this facility. That's going to be coming up a little bit later on next year. That's going to be April 5th and 6th, Cletus's birthday weekend. As there you see the cars shoved together and just about set and ready to go. Take a look again here. More guys tuning in right now and watching us right now. Use the hashtag CleaterVision. Our boy can't wait to race one day. He says, hell yeah, brother, from Arizona. That's Dakota. Checking in with us right now on Freedom Plus. And Hunter Boback, he asks a very important question. JH, you're supposed to say who, everybody. JH? That's right, now we're waking up a little bit. So Hunter doing a nice job there and getting the crowd fired up for JH Cecil. Again, Kim Kabibi checking in, watching the backwards race from Battle Creek, Michigan, and says hi, Ryan and Jenny. Thomas checking in right now from Deschler, Ohio. Thomas, hope you're having a great evening watching us here on Freedom Plus. All right, looks like we're just about set and ready to go. I think they've made a couple of quick adjustments here. Might be waiting on a car or two, but once I get the A-OK. All right, folks, you know what to do. Let's get ready to, oh, we're gonna hold on 1 second here. Looks like we may have a couple more. Waiting to get the word here. Waiting is the hardest part, as they say. But you don't want to get there too quick and turn them sideways. That would be a bump draft gone wrong. As right now, William Hyman and James Erb have the advantage out in front. Zachary Curtis and Cletus. Oh no, it's something dropping Cletus off the pace. Cletus is pulling and Zach's out there all alone. So tough break for Zach Curtis. They're running around Nancy Park. That's no way to go through life. And a car going around in the middle of 3 and 4. That's the 79 of Robbie Smith going around. Big time problems here in the front stretch. The Steps towing truck is stuck. And the hood is popped up on that thing. He can't see anywhere. And oh man, the left front completely gone. here on the front straightaway. Several cars are going to have their night coming in here pretty quickly. I don't think they realize that left front is broke like it is, so well, keep an eye on that as you see everybody coming by the front straightaway. You're getting a little sideways and slowly down the back straightaway. I don't know, they might want to get that car on the bottom off the track. I mean, the whole grass rule, that's really just going out the window here. We are halfway through, 5 laps complete, 5 to go. It's still William Hyman and James Erb showing the way as they pretty much locked the field down. Randy Taylor, Raymond Rogers running in 3rd and the 4th spot. As it looks like the night has ended there for several drivers down in the infield already. But on the speedway, things continuing. 79. We have Robbie Smith in the 90 and Joey Smith still out there. They're running in 6th and 7th for the time being. See, I like that. You got that small car out in front, have that big V8 behind you, kind of shoving you along, making it nice and easy for you. And the 89 and 69, though, they get the momentum going down the line straightaway, and then the 89, they just kind of let him go, and the 69 kind of backs off. They have got the winning strategy so far. And they've got 2 laps to go, and we're going to have some relatively clean racetrack in front of them as well as they work around the lap cars of the 3T of Tony Williams. Hyman came up short in the War-Off I-4 Enduro Championship and a 3rd place finish earlier, but trying to get to victory lane one time here tonight. Seeing some great shots from our record cam here, but as we see here, the field seeing the white flag, the checkered flag for William Hyman and James Erb cut across the start finish line to win the push race. Randy Taylor and Raymond Rogers are going to try to bring it home in 3rd and 4th. And it looks like Jeff Birch or rather Joey Smith here and Robbie Smith trying to come around. As it looks like the 22 able to get by as well. And how about William Hyman and James Erb? A great job. And if you're watching right now on our record cam, you can see we've got one of the cars on the hook and taking it back to the pit area. Driver's still in the car. That's one heck of a ride. But how about it here in the front stretch, ladies and gentlemen? Give it up for your winners of the push race. The 89 of William Hyman and the 69 of James Erb.
We're down here with the team of E&H Car Crushing. William Hyman having some issues out there in the Enduro, able to settle it out here, get a win. A win is a win, man. How does it feel out there?
It feels pretty good. Of course, we didn't do so good in the Enduros. That got out fun, got away from us, but we're going to try to recoup some funds, you could say, for the rest of the night. Everyone out here in the pits, they're going to have their hands full because we're coming for everything.
All right, so again, he's out there winning some other stuff out there. You guys, what do you think about bringing maybe roller derby out here next time?
We love roller derby. We hope so. We will come in 2 teams deep at least.
All right, again, roller derby is kind of like this push race, but you've got a car enforcer behind him. He goes out there, crashes the other teams. You guys, what else are you going out there here tonight?
Flagpole, skid car, whatever we can get in, we're there.
All righty, again, one more time for your winners, William and James Erb.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations once again to our winners, William Hyman and James Erb, winning our push race. As our night continues on, you saw me talking about it a little bit earlier. They were moving that giant steel contraption into the middle of the burnout pad. We're going to do a little car soccer here tonight. And to try to fill us in a little bit more on what the heck is car soccer and what are we going to expect, well, Cleus has the answer.
Guys, This here, I don't know about this situation. Okay, this is Tour Construction guys came up with this. This here, ow, golly, this is soccer ball. But clearly, I mean, you got to have a pretty tough foot. This thing's probably every bit of 391 pounds. And as you can see, we're probably not going to be kicking it. You know, you can play soccer if you had a really strong foot, but this is soccer ball for cars. So the Tour Construction guys said, we're playing car soccer tonight. I don't know if I'm going to get in on that because that's head-on-head collision territory. I don't know if I can handle that, but Tour Construction guys, they're doing it. So tonight at some point there is automobile soccer. It might even be next. I don't know. But there's automobile soccer coming. And I see the camper over here. I think it's toast, 100%.
So basically anything could happen here in car soccer, as it looks like the teams are getting ready to go here down on the infield. As you see, we've got 4 giant tractor tires, 2 placed facing the front stretch, 2 placed facing the back straightaway. Those are going to be our goals. You're going to have the 4 red vehicles here on the near side on the front straightaway, and then you're going to have the other 4 vehicles located on the back straightaway that are going to be trying to push that giant soccer ball through the goal. Now, you can use a little teamwork here, maybe try to pass the ball around a little bit. I don't think you're going to see very high precision type passing, not that I'm much of a soccer aficionado, but basically get that giant steel ball through the tractor tires. That's what we want to do here. And I think it's pretty simple. If you're watching here, if you're watching from home, I don't know what you're going to expect here, but if you're here at the racetrack, if that giant steel ball goes through the tractor tires there and through the net or the goal, I think it's everybody's job here at the track to stand up and yell and we'll go crazy like you do at a soccer game. So we'll see how this is going to pan out. We got 3 vans on the back straightaway now, a 4th one coming in. I believe Cletus is in that 55 machine, it looks like. As it looks like getting everybody out there. You got Mo out there as well. And it looks like, again, they're just kind of putting everybody in position, ready to go here before they can get the ball here. We'll see if it's, I'm curious to see, is this going to be like dodgeball? Do we get like a mad dash towards the ball right at 1? So in the vans, you're going to have Cletus, my man Josh Flint behind the wheel of one of them, Dave Walker, and JH. Oh, come on, people. JH, you got to say who. Come on. So JH Diesel, Dave Walker, Josh Flint, and Cletus are in the vans on the back stretch, and they're getting ready to get things started here. All right, just waiting to get the word here. There, Mo's checking in with all the drivers, making sure everybody is good to go. And get ready to give them a thumbs up and turn them loose here for a little car soccer. Just going over some final instructions here. This is going to be nuts. Yep, Cletus, that looks nice and tight. You're going to need that. Make sure you're buckled up there. Oh man, the drone! Oh no! Oh no! Drone down! Drone down! Yeah, you're going to definitely want to get that off the hook there. Oh no! That drone would not make it very far through car soccer. I don't think so. Thanks for the assist, Cletus. Thank you. There it goes, and it's on its merry way. All right, it looks like we're just about set, ready to go. All right, folks, you ready for some car soccer? Little Rocket League action come to life. Let's count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's car soccer. I gotta imagine that's not gonna feel good. They're trying to get it to go right up the middle in between Cletus and the team. Is it gonna make it all the way through? They're trying to play a little defense back there. And it's going to roll through the goal. Goal! So now they'll send the wrecker over to try to gather that back up again, or although it looks like some of the team members are wanting to try to do that for themselves, but we got a 1-0 lead so far as they'll get ready to try to put the ball back in place again. All right, soccer ball being placed back again in the middle. The drone has survived. So far, no casualties through any of the vehicles. Everybody's so far so good. See, I think they got to get a little bit more tight. They got to get tighter there on the back there. They were able to just kind of take the ball and literally press it right up the field there. No issues. All right, folks, they want you to make some noise. All right, looks like we're ready. Let's count them down one more time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Cletus with a big shot there. You see the spark showering, and he drives it all the way through the goal! All the way up to the front stretch here and bouncing it off the wall. Man, Cletus, man, he did a number on the front of that van. And watch out, this thing's gonna have a pretty big head of steam coming back down the banking. Get out of that thing's way. I think 391 pounds was pretty generous. Oh, now the Wreckers are playing a little soccer here now too. Playing catch, and he got it. Nice snag. I wonder if the Wreckers want to get in on this. That'd be something. All right, so we're tied right now, 1-1. Cletus has got to get back in position here. As you see, trying to get that ball to stay in one spot there can be a little tough sometimes. I got to get it just right. Watch replay right now. Here goes Cletus right up the gut. Man, he hit that thing a ton, and that thing had a little backspin on it. All right, we're going to count them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Car soccer tied up 1-1. Oh, now a little differing strategy here, trying to play a little defense there. Elbow in the 7, and that ball might be going out of bounds. Oh no, not the Porta-John, not the Porta-John. We need that. All right, so this is good. They're going to be very careful and very delicate here. I mean, I watched 8 Crazy Nights the other night, and there's a scene in that particular movie that involves a porta potty that I don't think we would want to see here tonight. It looks like that ball might have gotten stuck down there, so they're going to try to pry it loose here, and we'll see. Yeah, it's like I think some of our offensive linemen in the area could use that for a drill. As Cletus making some pretty big contact there with the ball and getting nailed as well as the ball is going across the field here. Somebody's going to have to get over there and try to stop it. And they're going past the goal. No, they've got it. No, can't go that way. That doesn't count. It's just a mess. Somebody looks like they may have busted a radiator a little bit down there as they put some fluid down there as they're trying to get that ball through the goal, but some great defense being played here by the red team. Got to kind of let it get back out into the middle there as again that ball has not gone through yet. And now they're trying to drive it the other way. The red team trying to get it away, and they're making contact of their own. Looks like they're taking each other out. What's going on? A little backspin on it, trying to spin it down the other way. Cletus and company trying to take a 2-1 lead here as we're tied 1-1 in car soccer. How about this for an Olympic sport in a couple of years? Here goes driving through. Oh, that's going to be a goal! How about it? 2-1 goes Cletus and company. And man, look out, that ball, oh no! Now he gets it from the other end as that car is absolutely toast. So now, down to just, might even only be 2 because I think there's several vehicles down there that have had some serious issues and serious problems. We got busted radiators, all sorts of problems, and now I think they're trying to get a little head start on the demolition derby. But what do you think, folks? How about it make some noise for some car soccer? Rocket League come to life here at the Freedom Factory. And man, that thing, Lopez there in the 73, man, that thing is done. Great job as always by the crew here on Tour of Destruction. They do a fantastic job. How about it? Let's hear it for your winners. Get to go home at the end of the day. Honey, how was your day? Well, I won car soccer. You did what? Yes, car soccer. You heard me, right? All right, great job again by everybody, and a great job by the crew getting things cleaned up and moving along and able to get the show moving. Keith, what do you got down there? Man, that was something.
All right, they're just doing some celebration donuts down here, doing some spins. We're trying to get a word with Cletus. Let's see, he's got something prepared, it looks like.
That's one way to do it.
A little tailspin. Again, first time doing it down here, so he's just giving a little bit of test run. What do you think? You like it?
Honestly, I didn't know about the soccer thing going into it. 10 out of 10 enjoyed it. I mean, we got the W, obviously. What do you guys think?
All right, you guys want to see him play tomorrow night too?
Yeah.
All right, again, we might be trying to repair these guys up. Maybe we'll be running another round tomorrow night. But let him hear it. What do you guys think for your car soccer winner, Cletus?
And it looks like Cletus is coming up into the crowd, trophy in hand. Think he's going to give that one away. A young fan is going to get to take home Cletus's car soccer trophy here tonight. Let's hear it. Congratulations, young man. Hang on to that one. Yeah, got to get the drone out of there. Yeah, that's right. The drone went for another ride there. I tell you what, as Cletus was made that last hit there and kind of came in and hit it with the rear of the car there, is that the equivalent of like a bicycle kick, I think, in car soccer? I think that's what that would be. How about it, young man? Hold up that trophy. Show us what you got. All right. Awesome. All right, so we'll get the track cleared up here and ready to go. Again, a couple of in-between events sometimes we'll have a little bit of downtime as we have to get the track prepped and ready to go for our next event, but we'll... As those things bob and weave, parking nose to nose, tire to tire. Oh no! Up on the front of the Michigan Ice Monster, that front hood coming loose just a little bit. But one of the coolest things you'll see if you ever notice these monster trucks, it's not just the front wheels. come here tonight throughout the evening between our Tomfoolery Motorsports monster trucks. They've got a nice booth set up down in the breezeway if you want to go check out some of the cool stuff they've got down there, as well as the Tour of Destruction merchandise available down in the breezeway, as well as that Cletus McFarland merch booth as well. Remember, if you head to cletusmcfarland.com, you still got a chance. Yeah, he had to ditch the hood there, had some damage earlier on. And big air there that time. Now you get to really take a look inside at what the driver sees. Those incredible shock packages that they have to be able to hit the jumps, and the suspensions that they have, and the huge 66-inch tire. Big air there on the back straightaway. The Ice Monster. Loving it down here in Florida. And now setting his sights towards that RV, that recreation already partially destroyed. The Ice Monster's gonna try to wreck it up a little bit more. Gets through there pretty nicely, and still plenty of obstacles around the track to try to navigate through. Gonna try to get it turned around here and hit the jump. You saw him earlier doing those front wheel stands. Can't do it again. Here, gets it stopped up on front. Look at that. Slides it back. Great job there. field begins to work their way through the banking. You'll see them pick up the speed just a little bit. So we're going to have Cletus McFarland in the 199 bus. Cruz is in the 7. Ryan is in the 69 bus. Garza in the 59. JH who? JH in the 88. Justin in the number 73. Speedo in the 69X. JJ in the 18. George in the 10 bus. Nasty Uncle Nate in the number 8. Marco in the number 93. We got a ton of buses out here. It looks like Cletus actually in the I believe if I'm reading I got my sheet wrong here. I believe Cletus is in that 04 bus. But man, what a field of buses as the fire truck is getting ready to pull off. And I think we're just about set and ready to go. Green flag is out. We are school bus figure 8 racing with the tour of destruction here at the Freedom Factory. Well, it looks like a couple of the side doors are already flying open on some of these buses as they are picking up speed and already headed down towards the X for the first time. Cletus out in front so far. Everybody's starting to spread out already. You'll be amazed at just how quickly you can see the field spread out. As Cletus trying to show the way, JH Cecil trying to make some ground up as well. And it's going to get close here this first time coming through. And with bus at the tail end able to get on the binders and let the leaders through. Typically in figure 8 racing, the cars that are deeper in the field, you yield to the cars that are ahead of you or on a lap ahead of you. But Cletus is not slowing down at all. The rest of the field's starting to come through. Now you got to be awful close, and remember it's wet and slick down there, so all for these buses to get on the brakes. See the M1 there, the Madman from Buffalo, New York. And oh, they got a split. They got a bus stop right in the middle. Getting awful close. And now things starting to kind of stack up a little bit there as everybody's gotten kind of close there in the intersections a few times. Oh no, Cletus! JH Diesel getting into the back of Cletus. Here they come down through the intersection. Oh no! Awful close there, getting by the 10 bus, but JH Diesel showing now. Uncle Nate coming through, not having any issues. Smiley coming through as well. And down to the intersection. Oh no! Contact! And around they go. They're still trying to hit everybody and try to avoid everybody. Oh man, look out, everybody coming up, oh no! Big contact here into the inside wall. And that bus is KO'd here on the front stretch. Out of harm's way though, up and out of the way, will stay green. Race continuing on. Long way to go here still in this one. JH Diesel and the rest of the crew trying to make their way through the intersection now. Oh, big hit in the middle. Drift here, and what a nice job of everybody trying to get out of the way of that one. Getting awful close here as these drivers are not holding back. Red bus coming through the middle here. Getting awful close, Smiley there, and Uncle Slam nearly getting together. Some of these buses, man, I can't believe some of the speed that they're able to carry through here. There you see J.H. Diesel bouncing off the side of another one of the buses. Uncle Nate and El Marco making a little contact in the middle of the X there that time. J.H. Diesel showing the way. Here comes Cletus. And the number 10 is George. And look out, JH has got to take evasive maneuvers here. Going right up through the middle. Here comes Cletus following. JH going to try to go to the bottom, take the short way around. Remember, a big hit here on the front straightaway earlier on in this race as we've come to halfway. JH Diesel still showing the way. AJ showing them that we're halfway. And J.H., look out in the middle. J.H. and Cletus, a huge hit. Cletus, the left front destroyed. J.H. now contact with the 10. Oh my goodness. They're still not done wrecking. And that might end Cletus's night. The left front is gone on that 04 bus. Not a whole lot left. Somehow, some way, the 88 of J.H. Diesel continues on. But for how much longer? J.H. Diesel showing no signs of slowing down. Now there's a ton of debris down there in the middle of the X that they have to navigate through, trying not to cut down or pop one of those tires. Some of these drivers, it's like they're trying to drift down there, and would not recommend that with these big, heavy buses, but they don't care. They're going for it. We're down to less than 5. Now 5 laps to go in this one. J.H. Diesel trying to hang on. As you see, the 18 bus making its way down through. And again, everybody having to hold up a little bit going through the intersection, make sure everybody gets through. JJ did a nice job in the 18 bus, getting on the binders there. But that right rear door coming, trying to bust loose there on the 18. The field is thinned out quite a bit now as we've lost about 4 of the buses, or 5 of the buses rather. And oh my goodness, drifting down here through the intersection in that red bus. He's at that thing sideways every time he comes out of the intersection. And of course it's the bus that doesn't have a number or a name on it, so I believe that, I don't know if that might be the X maybe then. J.H. Diesel, crazy that he's still been able to continue on despite all the damage that he had earlier. Drifting it even more sideways. I think he's literally just trying to spin it at this point. Unbelievable. All right, folks, 2 laps to go. JH sees it, 2 to go. Oh, here comes the red bus, not seeing that other bus that was coming. Stage just a couple more times through the intersection. Oh, man. I didn't think he saw that 73 bus at all, but he didn't care. He was going to send it either way. Well, he's only got to go through that intersection 2 more times because the white flag is out for J.H. Cecil. One more time up through the banking onto turns 1 and 2. We saw some heavy hits in this one from the outside wall and buses in the intersection. And J.H. Diesel one last time up onto the banking. And down in through the infield section, here he comes. Makes some noise for the 88 of J.H. Diesel, your school bus figure 8 winner here tonight. And he's got his fist in the air celebrating already. Here comes the rest of the field coming through. Oh man, that was close. One more time, everybody has to pass through, but J.H. has made it through. And he's going to bring it right here to the front stretch, trying to get the bus woed up. How about it, folks? That was one heck of a school bus figure 8 race. If JH can get that thing to do a donut or a burnout, that would be super impressive. There he goes. He's trying it again here, folks. Give it up one more time for your winner. And we got to welcome him the only way we know how as he comes out. When I say JH, you say who? JH! 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 All right, JH Diesel, your winner of the school bus figure 8s. Let's send it down trackside.
All right, we are down here with J.H. Diesel. Let's hear it for him! What do you guys think of that school bus figure 8 race? That one was pretty wild. A lot of contact, a lot of action. How did it feel being out there, buddy?
Felt awesome, man. I came out here as a little kid watching these guys school bus figure 8. Now I'm doing it, and I win one. It's freaking awesome.
All right, so there was a little bit of contact. You were battling in the middle. You made contact. But how does it feel going in that X? You don't know if the bus is going to break. What's going through your head?
Do not live. Just try your best. Don't live.
All right, so pretty good strategy. You're going to go back out there tomorrow night?
Absolutely. We'll be here tomorrow night. We hope to see all you guys too.
All right, he's going to try to go back-to-back on it. One more time for your figure 8 school bus race winner, J.H.
Great job there, and the crowd loves it. A lot of J.H. Diesel fans up on the top of the track, and they're all going to get together. All 3 tangle up in the middle of turn number 3, and there goes the race leader. Jeff Birch is around, and that trailer is barely hanging on. David Kidd is going to get out of it here with 2 laps to go. Unbelievable turn of events. See if these boats can hang on for one more lap as the white flag is out. David Kidd trying to hang on, and the boat has come free on the 13. Sitting down there in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Oh, made a little contact here, and here come our leaders. George Lewis and David Kidd. I don't know if they know that boat is there. Oh my goodness, look out! Somehow gets through, and David Kidd is going to hang on to win. Kidd gets the win. George Lewis comes in second. And coming around is going to be Taylor Joseph. As the 1X of Jeff Birch able to come by and complete this one. But man, that was crazy up there in turn number 3. All 3 of the leaders, and a big hit there as our winner, David Kidd, comes by. And he's going to try to burn it down here on the front stretch. Smoke show on the front stretch for David Kidd. So David Kidd, Jeff Birch. Birch not too happy with David Kidd there, but David Kidd nonetheless victorious in the boat trailer race and getting ready to climb out and celebrate a win. We'll get ready to send it down trackside to our winner, David Kidd.
Little correction, not David Kidd in the car. Who we got here? All right, let's give it up for Hector, guys! Again, pretty good contact out there in turn 3. What were you thinking when you were getting hung up with them?
Gotta push my way to the wind.
All right, so we put the pedal down, try to push through the wind. Again, we appreciate hitting that boat at the end. You're going to be back here tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
All right, give it up one more time for your trailer race winner, Hector Garra!
Number 510, the Dodge Caravan. All makes, see who's going to be the final one. And a big hit there, the 25, the 510, the 17, all kind of coming together there at once. Seeing high above, great shot here from the drone. You can see all the action and all the area that they have to move around with. See who the first one out is going to be. Or you got to keep moving it. If you stay, I believe if you stay in place for too long, they will disqualify you. And we may have already run into that with the 25 machine. It looks like we may have our first victim. As it looks like the 25, I think the air, I don't know if the airbags are out or something, but the 25 is not moving. And all the way out trying to get back into the, remember those cars, you got to kind of keep them in place a little bit as they're quick to move one of the vehicles back in to kind of tighten up the space just a little bit. So yep, down to 4 vans. The 25 is our first casualty. 17 and the 510 making a big hit there is 5Y Aaron Yankee continues on, as well as the 81. And you want to try to protect the front of that car, not let the radiator get busted up, because that's what's going to prevent you from continuing on. You want to try to do the bulk of the damage with the rear of the van. And that 5Y Yankee, he's got the rear end of that thing caved in pretty good. Got those smaller donut rear tires, make it a little easier for him to turn and reverse. Looks like the 510 there definitely having some smoke issues, and I see some water pouring out of the front of that thing. That one might not be around much longer. Big hit there between the 510 and 17. Here comes the 81 making a big hit on the 510. As again, I think the 510 is the one that everybody's kind of targeting right now, and the 17 gets pushed out of the arena just a little bit. Big hit there from the 17 to the right front and the right side passenger door of the 510. Try not to hit the driver's side door as much as you can. They want to try to protect the drivers. As Aaron Yankee in the 5Y has come to a rest, it looks like. I'm not sure if that 5Y is moving much more either, so we might be down to our final 3. Bumper coming loose there. And again, down to just 3 vans. The 5Y and the 25 are both out of it, and parts and pieces are really starting to fly off these minivans as they've been taking a beating now for well over 5 minutes. Big hit there, double whammy there for the 81. hit from behind from the 510 and then crushed by the 17, but for the 17, that may have come at a price as the 17 damaging the front of that van a little bit. Now the 510 taking a big hit. Looks like the 510, again, the smoke continuing to pour out of the front of the 510 here in the minivan demo derby. Let's see who's going to be our final van to survive this one, as we're down to just 3. And sandwiched right there was the 81 between the 17 and 510. Synchronize away if you're 2 of these vans, maybe try to team up against one, but it looks like it's still just kind of every man for himself and not a whole lot of strategy being played out other than just try to hit that other van as hard as you can. And I think this 17 big time advantage now if they can try to target the front of either the 510 or the 81. Now if you're the 510 or 81, you got to go for it here, and I think you got to really try to damage that 17 if you can, as it looks like the 510 has come to a stop. Could this be it? Could we be down to our final 2? The 81 and 17, as that 510 has not moved. And we are down to our final 2. The 510 is out, the 5Y and the 25 are done. It's down to the 81 and the 17. So the 17 getting pushed all the way to the boundary, and the 81 going to try to pin the 17 there if he can. Now they're going to try to get him to move away and separate, and I don't know how much longer that 81 is going to be able to go, just like how the 510, eventually that thing's going to run out of water. And the 17's done the best job so far of not letting the front get damaged. See if the 81 trying to size up the 17, trying to impose a little bit of damage to the front if he can, but unable to do so. Now uses the 510 as a little bit of a pick there, and trying to encourage them to continue to stay within the boundaries here. And the 17 getting a big lick there from the 81, but again, the damage coming to the rear of that machine, not the front. We're playing pretty good defense here, but again, the steam continuing to bellow out of that 81. Only a matter of time if that 81, and now that steam is getting worse and worse. Big lick again there from the 17. Can the 17 put the 81 out? Drives it towards the boundary once again. Now he's got him pinned up here in the front. Can the 17 get it over with? Big lick again to the 81. Tries to drive him and pin him towards the 5Y of Yankee that still sits there. Big lick there, and I think I just saw some hands going up. We'll see. Is that it? The 81 has come to a stop. The 17 has continued on. Could this be one final hit here? And that is it. The 17 has done it. Winner of your minivan demolition derby. Give it up for the 17. The last one standing. And we will get ready to send it down trackside one final time and hear from our winner of our minivan demolition derby.
All right, a great battle to wrap up the end of the night. Nicholas Valverde, let's hear it for your minivan demolition derby winner for tonight. All right, you got that reverse forward stick, man. It worked pretty good out for you. How'd you do, man?
Yeah, we put a lot of time into this. This was a flood car, so we swapped the motor and everything in this, so we hope to come back and do it again tomorrow in a car.
All right, let's hear it one more time for your Demolition Derby winner, Nicholas Malverde. Again, Tour Destruction saying thank you very much, signing off for tonight. We will see you tomorrow.
Well, here's the track, y'all. A lot of the campers are way over there. So I didn't bring my camper or I didn't have time to put my tent up and campsite last night, so I made me a nice bed back here and I just slept like a baby. I got a big thick bed back there that I made. So I slept in my car last night. And my baby squirrel, well, she slept right here. Hey there, Boogie. What you doing? You sweeping? She was up all night. But I'm pretty excited. I'm here at the race today. We'll be here all weekend. And hopefully I'll get to put my drone in the air and do some laps around the track tonight with all the monster trucks out there. I want to get me a good video. I'll be able to set the cameras up tonight so I can film the races. The Derby races is my favorite, so that's what I'm here for. The figure 8 bus race. Okay, for all my guys that stayed with me, continue to watch our video. Hey, you guys, in your comments down below, put your name down there and your email address, and I'm gonna have a drawing for a free drone, and I'm gonna give you guys a drone. So that being said, down in the comments below, leave that name. We're gonna have a live drawing, and you guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I got some good content coming up for you guys. You're gonna love it. And so check out our other videos, guys. I'm here at the races today. And I'll be filming a lot of stuff going on, a lot of good race stuff. So talk to you guys soon.